welcome back to the channel. This is Rob here at Smirking Gun Reviews, back to talk more Clone Wars Season 7. We're on the penultimate episode. I believe it's the penultimate episode. Episode 11 is called Shattered. And I wasn't going to do a review for this when I first started watching it. I had no intention of doing one. I don't know. Like as we're doing this, I'm still uploading my UHF video, and I'm watching this while everything's uploading, and boy, did I have to change my mind and record this right away while it's still fresh in my mind. That was the single best episode of Star Wars: The Clone Wars I've ever done. My opinion, tech on every level. That was awesome television. That was an awesome episode of television. It was an unbelievable episode of television. So emotional. The score for this episode was so good. That music created the perfect atmosphere. It was very Blade Runner. It was very just sci-fi. I don't know if there was a hint of anything Star Wars soundy really in this. And if there was, it came so quick that I didn't notice over the rest of the part. It was haunting. It was minimal. It was a little synthy. It was so good. So good. Filoni wrote this episode also. And they made Revenge of the Sith a lot better with this episode, giving the events of Order 66 from Ahsoka's perspective. Knowing now like that she was always in the background, like she wasn't to be between Clone Wars, the beginning of Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith is Ahsoka Tano's story in the main Star Wars universe so far. So, I don't know why I went all out of focus there for a second, but and her story has turned out to be the best part of the Clone Wars. Gino was saying it on his last review, and I have to absolutely agree with him. Go to the real Gino Reynolds, if you haven't subscribed to his channel. He covers this show as well, very well. That she started out like kind of the annoying character and became the best character on the show. I did not care for the episodes that they did with her prior to the last three. But those, I didn't like those. I just didn't like those episodes. I feel like the character just got, they did something there. I don't know why they couldn't be as good as this. But they weren't. This makes those episodes look like dog shit. So Ahsoka brings Maul in to the Jedi Council just as Obi-Wan is on the planet to get Grievous. Anakin is going to the Chancellor to tell him what's what. And Order 66 is about to happen. And just everything that like I felt so much tension. I gave so much of a shit watching this that I can't tell you how invested I was in the events that were unfolding. I know what's going to happen, but I just don't know what's going to happen here or how it's going to play out. I mean, we know Ahsoka will live. We just never get to see the dirty, nitty-gritty, down in the dirt, in the street shit she had to do to survive it. And also, how were they going to solve the Rex problem? Which was also an incredible part in this episode. Ashley Eckstein as Ahsoka Tano has really just made this character her own. And while it'll be fun seeing what other interpretations are of the character, this is the one. Her performance as this character is the one that people will remember. It's like Kevin Conroy in Batman. We all like, you know, the certain movie actors from Batman, but I think in most Bat people's hearts, none of those are all fine. But it's Kevin Conroy, the voice actor who made Batman come alive for all of us, and I think that that's the same thing here with that performance as Ahsoka Tano. The voice acting just really elevates it, gives it so much emotion and heart and delivery, and she just kills it. Same as the actor who plays Rex here. So, there's other things that are happening in this episode, just little tidbits of like, ooh, Anakin's doing this, because she didn't tell the Jedi Council what Maul said. But who's going to believe Maul? My only problem with that is I still feel like it's a little bit irresponsible to not say it just because she didn't want to, fuck with Anakin's, rise to power in the council. Honestly, it should all, even though the council did all this stuff, it's like that's what they're going to use as the excuse that she didn't say anything. And, they're going to use that she got kicked out and Anakin's her friend. But I still feel like Ahsoka Tano would still say, look, take it as you will, but this guy's saying this. But the story can't let that happen. And that's fine. It just feels a little bit like, I feel like the character would. I do. I'm sure everybody else is fine with it, but I just feel like not mentioning it, saying, look, are we sure everything's okay right now? Because that's the thing. Everybody's been having the heebie-jeebies, and I feel like this is the time when everybody's unequivocally saying, I don't know what's going on, but I feel something going on. Somebody, how they say, see something, say something. Well, in this, it's feel something, say something. But nobody, so they don't, and so we end up where we end up. And so we could talk about all the little Easter eggs and hints, and that's all cool and everything, but still, it was the environment, it was the atmosphere that the music created. It was just this quiet, like, death knell lead up to Order 66. And, when you see Rex go to get the message from the Emperor, and that feeling you're going to get as she's standing there. It was so well thought out and storyboarded and perfectly, like, it felt very cinematic. Especially this part here, where she's just staring out into hyperspace as he's getting told what to do, and then instantly the voices and the screams of all the Jedi getting killed. And also, it was the first thing she heard was Anakin versus, Mace Windu, which was also cool. If you look at the credits, they got Hayden Christensen and Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know if they just took their voices from the movies and put them in there in the Force vision that she had or what, but they slipped those in there, mixed in with the actor who plays Anakin on the show as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then Rex getting the order, and that twitch that you saw, and you're like, oh God, he's trying to fight it for a second. And when he tells her about fives, it was brilliant. It was brilliant, man. I love, okay, look, maybe it's convenient and all this shit, but I just thought, how are they going to do this? And they brought out this little detail from something that you're going to have to remember, like at an episode that you said, for when that happened, people who were watching that episode were going, that's important right there. That's going to maybe mean something way down the line. And guess what? It paid off. Talk about playing a long game and a little detail. Find fives. There's going to be fucking t-shirts probably that say find fives. With like Rex's helmet. 100 to 1 or memes or gifs. Find fives. And so like when she has to start taking out her own people, it's heartbreaking. And she's trapped in fucking space, which makes it even better. It's like Alien, except, everybody else is the alien. And, like, what if all the humans were there to kill the alien and an alien? And they could, or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, roles reversed. The prey becoming, hunting the predator, that kind of thing. But it was so well done and so well executed, and I knew once they were going on the ship, it was going to be free Maul to save yourself. And she does, but then they do it in that best possible way where it's not like, hey, like, let's make a deal. It's, I don't care about you. I don't care about you. I'm not rooting for you. I hope you die. Now go cause chaos because that's what you're good at. You want to live? Fuck things up. And maybe we can get out of here. It was just so like, this isn't the time. Like, there's no fucking little stupid, Mary Sue bullshit here. She is standing her ground against a Dark Lord of the Sith, and it's fucking fantastic. She's earned everything that's happened in this episode, and all the things that she's capable of doing. She's earned them, and we got to see it all unfold. That's what makes a great character. Not just your gender. It's taking the time to build a character so that when all this stuff culminates into an episode like this, it's earned and everybody can go, fuck yeah, where's my Ahsoka Tano t-shirt? That's what you do. You don't try to jam it down people's throats. This was perfect. This was quite possibly a perfect episode of television. I don't say that lightly because I am serious, man. I was so freaking glued that I couldn't believe how good this was. Even the plan that she had to corner Rex, seal it up. Like, again, like they tried to do an Alien, except this time it works. And she gets Rex and she's able to, get the droids together, which was really cute. And I say that with all sincerity. That was cute. It was fun. It was nice. It was necessary. It's nice to see that the droids were like, what the hell is going on? They're not in on this whole thing. It only works with the clones. And so that was just so great. That was all so great. And the tension in the room of trying to find the inhibitor chip in his head, and they're trying to come in and she's trying to keep the room all set up. This is how it needs to look. Like, you need to be on the door, you need to get the thing out of his head, we have to find it. The whole one with the Force thing, just all really, really dope, man. Really dope. And it is Sam Witwer who plays Maul, and there's his stuff that they got to do. Like, Sam Witwer is a big, huge, giant Star Wars fan, if he wasn't already, Star Killer from the Force Unleashed games. And, they give Maul some nice violence here. This must have been definitely a TV PG, because clone heads were flying, people were getting pinned to walls. It was glorious. It reminded me like they were trying to go for the Rogue One kind of scene, where the guy walking down the hallway with people under, like they're not getting out of that hallway alive. And Rex coming out of the tube as the doors are opening, and she's just defending herself and pushing back and defending herself and pushing back and not killing the troopers. Doing everything she can. I don't think she kills anybody. Maul does. She knocks everybody out. And Rex comes out and the guns come up and you just pray. Well, that he, if you've watched like Rebels and stuff, but if you didn't, if you've been holding off watching Rebels till the end of this, damn, like, this was an interesting way to play it out. He started defending her, shooting his own men, telling her they're all this way. It's everyone. Now, they could maybe one at a time. Like, how do you save yourself in this situation? Maul's out there. The clones are out there. They're right outside the door. All I can, the order is execute, not take prisoner. So how the hell are they getting out of this? How are they going to make this all come together in the end? Well, right now I can tell you with 100% that Dave Filoni and crew have earned every bit of trust going into this finale. And if the finale isn't as good as this, it really doesn't matter because we still have this. This is a 10 out of 10 episode. And I don't usually rate things like that, but this is like perfect. And I wanted more, and I hope you guys did too. I can't wait to see how they close all this out. So thanks everybody for watching. If you like this review, please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Otherwise, you can find me on Twitter at reviews_gun. We'll see you on the next video.